My name is Commander Hamilton of the Royal Air Force, and today I'm here to help you, make you feel better. I understand you've been through quite a stressful ordeal. That's over now. It's all over. It's all over now. And you just relax, because now this is about you. It's about you. Can I take your name, please? Thank you. Let's take your address. That's marvelous. Do you have an email address? Excellent. Soldier said that you came to talk to me about some of the things that you saw when you touched that orb. You're right there. Your eyesight going a bit fuzzy. Might be some of the side effects. We understand certain things about the orb, but there are still many mysteries, many things that elude us. Just going to document these side effects. Oh, don't worry. You're going to be fine. Absolutely fine. We've assessed your blood work and we have you in a stable place. Nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing's going to happen to you at all. Everything's fine. Just fine. I understand the soldier's already taken down, confirmed the details of what happened to you when you entered the ship, is that right? Good. And I understand that you have had some explanation as to the gravity of the situation. But don't worry, you're not in trouble. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Just assessing you. Assessing your reactions. The pupils are slightly larger, normal, but that's all right. We haven't detected any radiation. That's the main thing. No radiation. I'm going to get radiation poisoning, so that's good. I want you to try and remember as much as you can about what happened when you touched the orb. Can you do that for me? And then I'm going to try some techniques to see if we can remember some more. Okay. Okay, so you place your hands on the orb. What did you see first? So you saw alien civilizations at war. One was losing to the other. I see. you saw a ship escaping. And the ship, did it look like the one that you found in the jungle? It did. The sphere has the ability to not only be a great and powerful weapon, but to retain information of everything around it, everything that happens in and around its presence. What happened next? It's alright. Just take your time. Just relax. The enemy ships followed the ship with a weapon, the ship with the sphere, and they followed it through a wormhole to our solar system. What happened next? The ship was dodging missiles and lasers, weapons that you've never seen. Okay. And the ship went and hid on the far side of the moon. Really? But that's where it goes blank. Last thing you'll remember is the ship goes and lands on the dark side of the moon, and the enemy ships follow. I see. I want you to relax now. Completely relax, let everything go. Let everything go. You don't need to focus on anything other than my voice. All you need to do is listen to my voice. Just focus on my voice and look in my eyes. I want you to breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Your mind is separated into three main parts. The conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the unconscious mind. The conscious mind is what we are observing at any one time. It is like where you are clicking the mouse on a computer. The subconscious mind is like your random access memory that you are able to access at any time. Here you have all of your accessible memories. And this is where the story has taken us so far. But the unconscious is like the hard drive that you cannot access. And in it is everything. We are going to access that hard drive we are going to find out what happened next. Just relax and tell me what happened next. The ship landed in a crater and immediately set up a cloaking device. This seemed to work for a moment, but soon the enemy ships had located it and began to fire. The shields were holding, but the ship knew it had to do something to escape. Something extraordinary happened. The sphere, opening a hatch in the bottom of the ship, fired a hole right the way through the moon. Really? Goodness me. So there is a hole going right the way through the moon. Well, that's going to make mining operations a bit easier. I did not realize it could be utilized in this way. Fascinating. After that, the ship began to fly through the hole, and the enemy fighters followed. The ship flew all the way through the moon, and as it came out of the other side, it sealed the hole, causing a cave-in and destroying the enemy ships. Fascinating. Who would have thought of such a tactic? Of course, you need to have the weapon to pull it off. Don't you? Then what happened next? The ship flew down to the island. It realized that it had taken significant damage, and due to the fact that the ship was connected, somehow consciously, to the drivers, they were also in a bad way. Sadly, they crashed and died on the side, leaving nothing but the sphere and the ship. And of course those reptile dogs. Yes. Nasty things, aren't they? Okay. I'm sure I don't need to stress the importance of confidentiality to you. You really must not repeat this to anyone. I doubt they would believe you, but still, if our enemies find out somehow, it could jeopardize any attempt to return the sphere. meet you again. How do you feel about helping us in future? Is this something you're interested in? We'll of course pay you. There's something about you, something special, something my organization recognizes as valuable to our missions. Perhaps, with the right guidance and training, you could be of great use. But I warn you, this is just scratching the surface. If you're interested, there is another organization, or rather a branch, within our organization that deals with supernatural elements of this world, of this universe. And there are supernatural detectives who operate. Perhaps you would like to meet one. Perhaps you would like to learn from one about the many mysteries of this universe, of this multiverse. Are you interested? You don't have to answer now. I think you've done very well today. You've had to take an awful lot in. It's not easy, experiencing something so bizarre. Changes one's perception forever. This will take time to get used to, but I promise you, you will get used to it. Just need some time to adjust. It's all adjustment. Take my card. Don't worry if you lose it. I'll contact you in a couple of weeks. See what you're thinking. There's plenty of time to discuss details. I really need to know if you're interested first. I can promise you it'll be a job like nothing you've ever done before. Anyway, for now you should rest. After all, you did come here to go on holiday, didn't you? Rest. And I will speak to you soon. Goodbye for now.